Flightsim Expo 2025. I've been excited for this product right here. This is the Moza AB6 force feedback base. Right now there's currently a AB9, and the AB9 is just a giant force feedback base which I tested 2 years ago, 2023 at the Flightsim Expo, and I didn't want it. It was too big. I told them that this thing was huge, and they finally listened. And they made a smaller version of it, and I'm here to test it out for the first time and see what this bad boy is all about. This one is gonna be perfect for my home cockpit. Maybe for you guys, it's gonna be perfect as well. Let's go ahead and take it out of the package in here and look at it. No, don't get me wrong. It is still a heavy unit. We're just gonna look at the main unit first and foremost before we look at the side stick or anything else. Oh my word, look at that. Here it is, the AB6 from Moza. I would say this is the perfect size for a force feedback base. Even though the AB9 we know is good, a lot of real world pilots have used it, set up profiles for it, which I'm hoping to use. And it comes with a lot more options than the AB9. AB9 had 0 buttons on it, but this has a couple of axes for whatever you want to do. I don't know if you want to put your throttle on your base or not, or what you can think of. Also have buttons on the side for manipulation or for setting views or for toggling track IR or anything like that. It's all there. I like that. It gives you options. Also comes with the mounting holes that fix on your sim chair, whatever chair you use, which is good. And then it's not high. The AB9 is almost like double the size as far as height from the bottom to the top of the base compared to this. Now looking at it, it's got your standard plugs in the back that we really don't use. Dev 1, 2, and 3, that's for the dev. You got your power switch in the back. You got your USB 2.0 here, and you also have your power that plugs in there. It's got a rubberized feet on here so it doesn't move around and it sticks. You also have a leather boot that covers the area of it. The beauty of this base is that it comes with a standard screw-on attachment for your sticks. It works with Virpil sticks. It works with Thrustmaster HOTAS sticks. So if you have current sticks that you use with those companies, you should be able to attach it here on the Moza AB6 base. It's gonna come with your standard power adapter. You need that for anything else. Your power cord and your USB plug. It's a USB plug, that's what it comes with. It's gonna also come with brackets for mounting to a desk. There's gonna be options for you to mount this to a desk with the brackets, which I'm not gonna use, but if you have to mount this on a desk, the option is already in the box for that. Mounting plate is included as well, and it comes with a second plate as well option. So one's angled, which is 1/8 thick steel. Also comes with hardware, which is the screws for mounting, which is good. So that's gonna go in the bottom or the side when you need to mount. So it comes with all the tools that you're gonna need to have the setup, which is good. But what it does come with as a bundle is the stick. Now, I don't play DCS or any other fighter game, but you guys are gonna laugh at me in the comment section, but I'm gonna say this looks like some kind of F-16 kind of side stick. This looks to be a right-handed stick that has your hat switch here, has your trigger, and also has your palm rest here, and then more hat switch, more buttons. These are for you guys who play DCS. Buttons on the side, and also another button. So we're talking about 1, 2, 3, 4, about 10, 15 switch that it comes with. So if you guys are into DCS, you get this that comes with the AB6 as standard in the package. My interest lies in flying an Airbus and flying an Airbus left-handed. I need a left-hand stick. Moza does make a right-handed Airbus stick. And here's that right-handed stick from Moza. It's a really nice stick. It's really, really well done. Nice polish, nice finish, good feel on the buttons for the autopilot disconnect and this trim switch. And everything about it is just class and A1. I just wish that they made a left-handed version. Connection on this is easy. Plug into the base, screw it on, and you're good to go. However, this was not going to work for me. I needed a captain stick, which is the left side. So luckily for me, V1Sim said, hey man, I got one. Would you like it? I'm like, yeah, sure, please. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. So he dropped this one to me right here, which is a nice quality stick. He had a couple of them. And he goes, you can have this for free, no charge. And I'm like, thank you very much. In the meantime, we're gonna go downstairs. We're gonna assemble this bad boy together and we're gonna put it in the sim and see what it feels like. Now, the good part about it, there should be already profiles and software out there for the Moza AB9. And I'm hoping that the software for the AB9 can be transferred to the AB6 and for the Airbus and see how it is. Plus, I'll show you how we're gonna mount this in the sim. It's gonna probably take some work to do. So here is my current setup, which is the Wing Ursamina, but it's time to give up the Wing. We're gonna lift this up. This is on Velcro, and we're gonna be replacing this with this Moza force feedback. Now, it already comes with the mounting holes that's gonna correspond to the bottom of the unit, so I can screw it into this plate directly. The AB9 was up here. It's a little higher, much higher with the stick all the way up here. The AB6, smaller, more compact. That's what I like. But in the meantime, we're gonna test this out in the sim. So we're gonna get this thing connected up. Ooh, wow, it's pretty. Lights coming on. You could feel the motor through the seat. You could feel the rumble. I have button 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, all lit up on that. And then we're gonna fire up the Moza software. Let me just feel it first. Oh man, this does have a resistance to it. Wow, that feels good. But let's fire up the Moza software and see what that looks like. So here you have it in the local presets. It's gonna be the AB6 base. We're gonna use the A320 family and we're gonna load that preset into it, confirm the load. So now we have the A320 preset in here. And that does feel good. You don't need any more force than that. We're in the Phoenix right now. Let's go to control and see what it shows up as. It's going to show up as Moza AB9 force feedback base. And I could feel the yoke vibrating already. I could feel the base vibrating, which is nuts. And there's a rumble in it right now. It's very low, very soft, but there's a rumble. There we go, 150. That's pitch. Oh man, that is smooth. We're gonna go positive rate of climb. Let's go gear up. This feels good. It's not like a regular joysticks where you have spring back to the center kind of feel. There is no spring back to the center here. This is legit just move the stick and the airplane responds. So this level of feel is completely foreign to what I know now. There's no spring back to center. You just touch the stick and it turns around and does what it's supposed to do. You just apply pressure, basically is what you're doing. You're just applying pressure in the direction you want it to go. But yeah, it's a difference. You're just applying pressure. This is completely different from any Thrustmaster or wing side stick with the spring that springs back to center, even if it was dampened or not. It's a whole entire feeling, and I'm only using a generic Airbus preset. So I wonder what the V1Sim preset is going to feel like for this. You could feel the flap. Whenever I put the flap out, you could feel the vibration. So I wonder what it's going to feel like when you have the gears out. That's going to be interesting. Yeah, you could feel the gear rumble in the side stick. Whenever you change the flap settings, you feel it in the stick. A little bit high. We floated it. It's all good. There we go. We got her down. Let's get the reversers out. Wow. That stick feels so good. Just right out the box without any calibration or anything like that. Just directly with the preset that it provided for the A320 family. Yeah, so all in all, initial reaction to this thing has been good. What I love about it, you just touch it, it comes back to center. There's no springiness back and forth. It just goes to center and stay. And this is just with a generic preset that I already have. But the job is not done. I have to find a proper home to place this side stick. So let's go and take some measurements, see how high or how low I want this to rest once we have the proper left-hand side stick on it. Got some scrap wood in my garage. We're gonna mark out what we need, what we think we need for the side pedestal, do some cutting, do some placement, test it out in the sim, see if that works, get satisfied with that results, and actually cut out the thing as the way it's going to be. So we cut out the top plate, and then we make the base for it, and then more importantly we find where we're going to rest the AB6 underneath that side pedestal. Satisfied with it, got it cut out, got it mounted, put it into the sim, and it looks like it's going to be a winner. That's where it's going to live, and we're going to be good to go. Home Depot run, of course, which is mandatory. Get an extra can of spray for the color I've been using. It's not Airbus gray, but it's gonna have to do. I like it. Spray this thing in my garage and try not to spray my cars, but the finish, I have to tell you, is really nice indeed. I love that finish, absolutely. Put it in the sim, it matches up, it looks good. Try to get rid of the smell. The last thing is from the CN Tech, which is the gator, the rubber gator that goes on the bottom of the side stick to finish off the look. And man, that thing is looking absolutely excellent the way it is. I love it. This combination of the AB6, the gator, and the side stick just raise your immersion to a different level when it comes to flying your Airbus in the simulator. It's absolutely fabulous, I can tell you. I've been playing around with it for about a month now, and I absolutely love it. The AB6 is only $399. That's $150 cheaper than the AB9. Now the AB9 does work, but the AB6 size and form factor and additional buttons and ease of use to set up would be the one that I would choose. It does come with a generic side stick for your combat simulator. If you're into that, you don't need an Airbus stick. But if you do fly Airbus, you're going to have to purchase an extra stick to make that work. Moza does make the right stick, and that's for like 90 bucks, or you can go with other third-party vendors for that. I love the AB6. I think you guys should consider it if you're looking for a force feedback side stick. It is great, and shout out to Moza for giving me this review copy. Have a great day.